Okay, we've all heard the phrase location, location, location when it comes to choosing a neighborhood for your new home. But what's the connection between location and the ways that you give back to the community? Laura Wells McKnight is here to tell us today about how social impact culture is influencing our decisions about where we live. This is really interesting.
It is really interesting. We were so surprised to see all the statistics on this because
you conducted a survey, right? Tell us about
we did.
this.
We conducted a survey of new home owners or renters, people moving homes, moving locations, to figure out what were they looking for. And there was an underlying current in 92% of the people we talked to and interviewed that they wanted to live someplace that understood that in their lives, being part of the community was a really important part of a well-rounded life.
That makes sense.
But it was really just, wow, 92%. So that social impact culture that we're living in is a very real thing.
So let's talk about some of those key social impact factors that matter to people.
Yeah. Well, there are several things. So for example, respecting the environment is a very big one. So a lot of people say, I want to live someplace where there are trees and there's a real commitment to giving back to the environment and making the environment a better place.
Okay.
Yeah,
what about recycling, things like that?
Recycling's a big one, and that actually, it was a pretty big priority for most people, saying, I don't really want to live someplace that doesn't make it very easy for me to recycle. People want to be able to do that.
When it comes to retailers near where you live, what are people looking for?
People are looking for a group of retailers nearby that are demonstrating giving back in some way. So maybe it's retailers where you can, drop coins in a bucket, to give back, or even a retailer that says, look, we're committed to respecting the environment with all of our products, or we support this charity, or a retailer is saying, buy with us because we care about the community that you care about.
And speaking of community, I'm sure people want to feel like they're part of one and there's things to do, events.
People do. Again, it's this work-life community mindset, this social impact culture mindset that's driving it. So people want to have easy access to go to events, community events, charity events, be part of a neighborhood where lots of things are going on, where they feel part of making the community a better place. But it's a big deal.
Where I used to live, there was an amazing, huge farmers market there, and it was
a great example.
Yeah,
that's a great example. Farmers markets, even just paying attention to the sidewalks, just making it a better place.
What about trails, walking, things like that?
That's important because physical fitness actually, in the social impact culture mindset, caring about your own health and wellness is a very big deal. And when you think about it, if you're not healthy, if you're not exercising, if you're not getting outside on the trails or wherever, you are not going to be in as good a shape to take care of other people. So if you really want to do good for others, you have to do good for yourself.
I love that.
You got to be healthy, so that's what that's all about.
What about when it comes to builders and subcontractors? Do people care?
I think people care.
Okay.
And I think this is, when you can get so much information online, you're looking for everybody that you work with that's in your world, whether it's work, life, or community. You want them to believe the same things you believe about a social impact culture. So you're going to Google the builder. Like, I just want to make sure that this builder's doing good, not just in it. You want the builder to make money to be in business, but you also want the builder to say, we care about the community. We're looking at things like sustainable materials, and we're looking at an overall community feel and not just building something to build it.
I love that this is where we're going.
It's where we're headed.
All right.
It's so true.
It's a good
Social
place.
impact culture mindset, it's a good thing.
All right, thanks, Laura.
You're welcome.